Welcome to another episode of Coach's Corner. I'm Coach Sizemore.
Coach Maynard.
And today we have with us Jason Lamb and Marquise Brock, two wrestlers. Prior to us starting the interview, let me get something out of the way. Who they think gonna beat them Bengals? Nobody. Super Bowl, baby. All right, enough of that. That got us started off, didn't it?
Got to start off right, Coach.
All right, hey guys, besides being all jacked up on that Bengals win, we're here to talk to you a little bit about wrestling. So, I guess this past weekend we went somewhere down to Christiansburg High School to the Big Blue Tournament. How'd you guys do?
Placed top 8.
You placed top 8. What weight class were you in, Marquise?
150.
150. How about you, Jason? Did you place?
Yeah, I wrestled in the 120 weight class, got 6th place.
6 foot, nice. How many schools were there?
I think like 18, 22.
Somewhere in there, 18 plus?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's always probably a pretty good tournament to be having it, right? Absolutely. So was it a good feeling on that?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Great. Did you guys place in it last year?
Yeah.
All right, so we're seeing improvements, right? All right, Coach, fire away.
I love it. All right, first question. Who's your favorite WWE superstar? Don't even know, because that's not real. Tell us about the real wrestling. What does it take day in and day out?
It takes hard work, dedication. It takes a lot. You just got to be dedicated to the sport pretty much.
Toughness is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Everything, diet, mental, physical strength, everything.
How about technique? Could anyone just show up in the squared circle, as we like to call it, and be successful if they know nothing technique-wise?
Not really.
Yeah, not really.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So there's a lot of training that goes involved in technique.
Yeah.
Yeah, so a lot of guys, for example, let me ask this question. Marquise, when did you start wrestling?
Like last year.
Okay.
That's my first year.
Last year, first year as a freshman.
Yeah.
So you still feel like you're still learning a lot about the sport?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. How about you, Jason? When did you, how old were you? Middle school. So a lot of times, like some guys down in Christiansburg, because I was there, obviously, some of those guys who are winning championships, they've probably been wrestling since they've been in diapers, you think?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. So a lot of technique. It's a very learned sport, right? All right, good. What else you got for him, Coach?
I mean, my next question is like, how hard are we hitting in the weight room? Who's throwing up the most weight between these two right here?
Pound for pound.
Oh, pound.
Oh, watch out. Hey,
Pound.
competitive. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so and the neat thing about wrestling, it's designed for anybody. Isn't that correct? Because how is the sport broken into? They have some called weight classes, right? Tell the fans a little bit about weight classes. What the heck does that mean? What does that mean as a wrestler?
Well, to face people more your size, you don't have to face huge guys or super tiny guys. You got people around your weight.
All right, well, that's a correct statement. So the neat thing about wrestling is, so what I'm hearing is the smallest weight class is 106 pounds. You could technically be the best wrestler on your team and be the smallest guy, right? Yeah, okay, so it's like football, where in basketball, where size and all of that tends to play a big part in success, not so much in this sport, huh?
Yeah.
All right, good. All right, so what else can you give us insightful on the world of wrestling?
Well, got regionals coming up in a couple weeks, 2 weeks I think.
Okay, and how do you get to the state tournament in wrestling?
Place top 4 at regions.
As a team or as an individual?
Individual.
Okay, so with that being said, so unlike with Coach Maynard as a basketball coach, his whole team has to perform well for them to advance out, correct?
Yeah.
Is that a correct statement, Coach?
That's correct. Yes, sir.
So in wrestling, could only one person on our whole team make it to state and no one else does?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's kind of a neat thing about wrestling as well. So the other
Control your
thing
own
about
fate,
it,
right?
ask that.
Yeah.
Ask the question
So-
about teammates and excuses.
So, well, I don't know where you want me to go with that, but so I'll let you ask that one. But you control your own fate in wrestling, correct? Okay. Talk about how the team itself, how like the bonding and you're working together in practice every day. How does that come through for everybody involved?
Motivate you. Like you can motivate each other through pretty much stuff like that. And what else? Like, really, I would just say the team's there to help you get better, motivate you. Pretty much, that's about it.
Support each other.
Get more driven.
Yeah.
Makes you work harder. If somebody's going hard on you all day, It's gonna make you work harder too.
Yeah.
So ideally, we like to use that term if we can ever get to this point, which we're striving for. We have iron sharpening iron, right? So in the practice room, your teammates are just as important to your success as you are to them. Because if you don't have good practice partners and making you work, you're never going to reach your goals, correct?
Yeah.
All right, so going back to this thing that I was going to throw out there. So unlike football or team sports, even though your combined score is a team effort, who is out there when you're competing in a match? Some people don't know.
You yourself and
Yeah, you yourself, I, myself, and me? Exactly, and the opponent. So basically, during the course of a match, can you just take like a TV timeout and come off and get water and all that kind of stuff? So how long does a match normally last? What's the
6
length?
minutes.
6 minutes, okay, can it go beyond that?
Yeah.
And explain how that would happen.
You got overtime, and then it goes into ultimate ride out.
So the length of a full-length match could easily go almost up to 8.5 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, that's nonstop action for the most part?
For the most part.
All right, so you, Marquise, play football now, and Jason, you played before. If you had to compare the two, because you played this year both sides of the ball, you very rarely came off the field. Are you more tired after a 6 or an 8.5 minute match than you ever were than a whole football game?
Yeah, more tired of wrestling.
Okay, so it takes a lot of cardiovascular, muscular conditioning.
Mhm.
All right, good.
Combination, right?
Yeah. So, what you got for him, Coach? Anything else?
No, I think that y'all wrapped it up pretty nicely there.
So let's do this then. Let's hit a couple rapid fires, okay? Okay. So when we were at Big Blue, I think I might know your answer on this, Marquis. So just first thing comes to your mind. Favorite college wrestling team?
Virginia Tech.
Jason?
Michigan.
Michigan. Okay. Ohio State. The Ohio State. Coach?
Oh, favorite college wrestling team?
Yeah.
Going with UVA.
Oh, there you go. Hometown crowd favorite.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
great. All right. Favorite post weigh-in thing to eat?
Really, I don't even know. I just eat whatever.
Hey, whatever.
I had.
Honey and banana.
Honey and bananas. Back in the day, opponents.
Ooh.
Now, whatever is in the coach's room.
So you said post game food.
Post game
All
weigh-ins.
right, this is a tough one. Pre-game.
Yeah, pre-game.
Oh,
No.
Pre weigh-in.
shoot.
Say nothing.
Nothing.
Most times, nothing at all to make that weight. So in other words, when we have the weight class, and I'm going to end it on this just so they know. So you're in the 150-pound weight class.
Yeah.
Are you allowed to be any bit over 150 pounds to be eligible to wrestle?
No, sometimes if you get in a pound or less.
Okay, minus the growth pounds, which people wouldn't understand. So if you weighed 150 pounds and an ounce, you would not be allowed to wrestle.
Yeah.
Okay, so there you go. So yeah, there's a lot of, when you talk about that discipline with the weight control, diet, and all that. So at the end of the day, do you feel like this sport actually makes you maybe more disciplined with everything you do in your general everyday lives?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So we're going to give a thumbs up for wrestling.
Yeah.
All right, we'll give thumbs up.
Yeah.
All right, great.
Good stuff.
All right, hey, appreciate you guys being here. Looking forward to having you up in practice
Appreciate
today,
it, guys.
getting ourselves
Yes, sir.
ready for state. All right?
Let's do it. Let's
Great.
do it.
Okay. Coach's Corner signing off. Coach Sizemore,
Coach Manor, have a good one.
Marquise, and Jason.
No.